Hey, what up, greatness gang? You know what it is, man. We back on the track. We got the Worth It or Not Wednesdays. Normally on Wednesdays, we go over a couple of decants, samples, travel size, let you know if these fragrances are full bottle worthy or if you should really just keep them in a decant. Let's just talk about it.
I am back. What it do, baby?
Worth It or Not Wednesday. Let's not waste no time and go ahead and get into our first fragrance. The first fragrance is going to be coming from the Game of Spades line. And this is King. King is a beautiful Herba Pura type of clone. It's very much so going to be in that ballpark. Somewhat redundant in a way because we already got a few clones of this one, but still a beautiful fragrance. Still a beautiful fragrance. This one right here, out of all of the ones that I've tried, has a very clean opening. A lot of musk as always, but it does have a very nice balance between the fruits, the pear, the citruses. Those are all blended together extremely nice. This one to me actually performs like no other. Like this one I'm getting 8+ hours on. Great 3 hours of sillage. Even though this fragrance does have some redundancy to it, this one is full bottle worthy in my eyes. It's gonna cost a little bit more of a premium, but you're getting a much better quality in my opinion. And even though I Am White is somewhat harsh, this one right here kind of smooths that out while still giving you that same DNA. So for me, Game of Spades King is a full bottle fragrance. Now the next fragrance I did pick up from Fragrance Lord, and this is Gudafin by Parfums de Marly. Now even though for me, I'm a big fan of like spicy fragrances, I'm a big fan of earthy fragrances, leathers, ouds. Y'all know that's my thing. This one right here is nice. Even with that Al Malik spicy leather that this fragrance is giving off. Now, Gudafin is not a mass appealing type fragrance in my eyes. It's very much so a unique cold weather fragrance. Fall and winter, you definitely want to be dressed up a little bit more because that's just kind of what this fragrance commands. The thyme and the saffron play a big part in it, while you do have a nice touch of rose in the mid mixing together with an orris root, somewhat adding to that earthy profile that we're already getting. This fragrance could be full bottle worthy, but I'm not in enough cold weather temperature for that. And with how unique this fragrance is, it really doesn't call for me to have a full bottle of this, whereas a 10 ml will do just fine. This, even though I do like this fragrance, it's not like Leighton, it's not like Cologne, it's not like Hautane. In my eyes, those are full bottle Parfums de Marly fragrances. This one right here, even though it's great, love it, still only decant for me because I just can't see myself wanting to reach for it as my collection continues to grow. I guess we can talk about this one too. Tom Ford Santal Blush. I picked this up from a discovery set, 3 10 mls from the cosmetic store company, and Santal Blush was one of them. This is actually a beautiful fragrance. Now it does leave a little bit more feminine, but in my eyes, this could be used as a masculine fragrance. An extremely spicy opening with a surprisingly nice touch of carrot seed in it. Now to me, all that carrot seed is doing is really just adding a little bit more of an Al Malik feel to the fragrance. But thankfully we have a nice touch of floral accords going through the mid. We got the Lang Lang, we got the rose. You are going to get a nice balance between the two. So neither one just stands out more than the other. With the very nice oud sandalwood combo. And I do like the sandalwood in this one. It somewhat adds like a creamy touch to it, to dialing down some of that spice and making it much more of a softer, pleasant fragrance that's out there. For me, this one is not full bottle. It's a very unique fragrance, but for the decant that you get, $50, 3 10 mls, I can use this sparingly and during great situations. Much more so probably gonna be during those spring, fall, winter transitional times, especially with how the spice is coming off in the opening. A unique fragrance, just not one that I think is full bottle worthy. All right, now this one's gonna be a little different. Let's tap into Altier Cologne. This is their Bergamot Semeli version, and this one is very unique. I'm gonna let you know right now, like even in the opening of this, and I know this might sound weird, but you definitely get like some type of French, Italian, like Europe type of inspiration with this. You can tell the class that this fragrance has. You can also pick up those unique quality of notes, because even though we are getting a bergamot dominant fragrance, this fragrance just has a nice little twist to it. It's not giving us like an American bergamot. Like this is doing something unique, man. I like this one. But I still wouldn't say that this one is full bottle worthy either. Like this one, you can get one of these 30 mls and you will be good with this, because this is a very unique fragrance that doesn't really give off a mass appealing DNA. Even though it does have notes and accords that we're familiar with, it's still gonna be one that's going to be unique. The best part for me about this fragrance is once you hit that transition, because it still maintains some of that freshness up top, but it has a very nice vetiver combination at the bottom that is chef's kiss. It is extremely clean. So this one right here, I wouldn't say it's a big bottle worthy, but if you can get your hands on like a 30 ml, something to travel and go with, then yeah, this is actually a hit. All right, we got 2 more. Let's go over Mason Ken Napoleon. Now this one is going to be inspired by Creative Vintage. Now I know we're tired of that DNA. This shit is nice though, man. Oh my God, like that DNA, bro. Whoever made that fragrance, they really should have copyrighted it. Cause this is an absolute beast of a DNA. Pineapple, bergamot, you got a little bit of apple in there, but that black currant is the main showstopper in this one. Nice touch of birch and patchouli as you're making your way through, adding a little bit of like a woody, earthy complexion to it, with a very nice ambergris and vanilla type of dry down. This is an absolute beast. I would say that if you can find this at your rack store, because the 1.8 is popping up at the rack stores for like 15 bucks, get it. At that point, get it. But go online and trying to pay 50, 60, to me, that's not worth it. But if you can find it in your rack stores, this is actually a great fragrance to pick up. And then last but not least, we're gonna type in the Nitro Green. Now this one is supposed to be in like, yeah. This is the Ultramalt DNA that to me, yeah, it works, bro. It's in that same vein as like an off 9 p.m. Extremely nice, smooth, a lot of aromatics. You get a nice bit of lavender up top. You get that slight bit of jasmine in the profile. You get a nice green side of it also. Yeah, this one is nice. Again, one that can be redundant if you already have a lot of JPG inspiration. So if you have off 9 p.m. and if you have, I think it's Latapa Ram Silver, then yeah, this will be redundant for sure. But if off 9 p.m. is the only inspiration of JPG Ultramalt that you have, don't look no further, fam. Tap into Nitro Green, full bottle worthy. And it's BOB safe, it's under $40. This is going to really give you a mass appealing DNA that, yeah. That's gonna be the video. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Which fragrances were you rocking with from this list? And which one in your eyes are full bottle fragrances? Let me know down in the comment section. Let's get the conversation started. But with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. Hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Your square, your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. We out.